and welcome to Enjoy English School.
欢迎来到 Enjoy 英语学院
I'm Stevie.
And I'm Lori.
And today we are looking at a very interesting lesson. It's our Spotlight on Taiwan lesson. And we're talking about a place that I've never heard of. The English name. I've heard of the Chinese name. I've never heard of the English name of this place. The English name is Smangus. And I had no idea there was a name like this in Taiwan. But it's northern Taiwan's most remote community. That means if it's remote, it means it's far away from other places.
没有人烟的
Yeah.
好的，所以今天的深入台湾，我们就赶快来看这篇叫《深山中的秘境》司马库斯的文章吧。
Okay, we're going to look at the subtitle of this one because it has some important words. Located on Atayal lands, this village is a place where eco-friendly living and tourism are valued. Okay, of course, we're talking about Smangus. It's a place that's located on Atayal lands. And this village is a place where eco-friendly living is important and tourism is important. They are valued. People value that. That means that it's important to them. It has actually, I can't think of another word for value.
好的，所以我们来看看一样看到这个文章的副标先一个非常的重视这边的 value 的重视这个生态友善的这种生活以及呢观光的一个地方。
All right, looking at our paragraph, if you are looking to experience a different side of Taiwan, head to the mountains of Hsinchu County, 1,500 meters up, to be exact, to Smangus. Okay, this says if you want to experience a different side of Taiwan, this doesn't mean a side like, the east side, the west side. This means if you want to experience a different kind of Taiwan, a different style of Taiwan, then go to the mountains of Hsinchu County, go up, 1,500 meters up to be exact. That means that's the exact number of how high it is, to Smangus, this place that we're talking about today.
所以呢，首先我们来看到第一句讲到说，如果你呢这个期待要这里的 looking to look to 的后面呢接一个原形动词，就是期待要怎么样做后面这件事如果你期待要体验台湾一个不同的面貌的话呢 ，head to 这个片语就是前往那么前往呢新竹县的这个1500公尺高的这个山区，那么呢更精准一点来说，就是去司马库斯这个地方。
Here, in this area, you can go hiking in the central mountains of Taiwan, walk around a bamboo forest, and see a sacred tree. Now, Hsinchu County, that's kind of central plus north a little bit, right? But it is central, meaning in the middle, like up and down Taiwan, the central mountains, okay? So you can go hiking in the middle of Taiwan, is what this is saying. And you can walk around a bamboo forest, which is quite beautiful. And you can see a sacred tree. These are the things you can do there.
接下来这一句呢，就讲到，那你去司马库斯呢，可以做的3件事在这儿呢，你可以呢，在台湾的中央山区呢，去健行那么呢，你也可以呢，在这个竹林里头漫步，那么同时呢，你也可以去看有一棵神木。
It is a unique kind of tourism, especially because of the village's focus on protecting the environment. So, this is saying it's a unique kind of tourism. We don't see really eco-friendly tourism very often in Taiwan. It's something I hope we do more and more of. But it's unique. Remember what unique means? It means special, but it really means one of a kind. I can see Lori saying that with her mouth. one of a kind.
With you.
Yeah. So this is because of the village's focus on protecting the environment. This village, they want to make money from tourism, but they don't want to destroy their environment. That's very, very important, nowadays especially. So very happy that they're focusing on that.
That's right. 所以呢，接下来这一句讲到说那么这呢是一个非常独一无二的旅游那么这里刚刚 unique 这个字呢已经解释了独一无二，这么独特那么这个独特的旅游呢，它特别是为什么独特？因为这个部落它的 focus on focus 我们知道是聚焦、焦点的意思。那当它的焦点在什么的事情上面的话，就表示非常的注重这件事。所以特别是因为这个部落注重保护环境，所以让这个旅游呢变得非常的独特。
Okay, we're talking about this place in the mountains that focuses on ecotourism or environmentally friendly tourism. It wasn't always like that. The next sentence says, 25 years ago, Smangus was struggling. Okay, they were struggling. That means they were having a hard time surviving.
好，所以呢，接下来这一句很简单，他讲到25年前的时候呢，司马库斯其实是非常努力的奋斗者，要能够求生存这里呢，刚刚也讲到 survive 这个字呢，我们请 Steve 老师拼一下好了。
SURVIVE, survive.
就是生存的意思。
With a population of less than 200 Atayal people, everyone was fighting over the small number of tourists that were visiting. So this basically means they had a population of less than 200 people, okay? And not many tourists were visiting. So everyone was fighting over who makes the money from the tourists. Everyone wanted to survive. They were all struggling.
接下来讲到呢，有着这个不到200人人口的这个泰雅族那么这个族里头的每一个人呢，都在 fighting over 要抢夺呢，就是前来观光的少数的观光客那这里的 fight over 的 fight 呢是当动词不过呢，你知道它既可以当动词，也可以当名词，而且 fight 的后面呢，也可以接这个其他的字呢，来表达不同的意思。
So they did something very smart. Now, often in business, people say, well, I'm making the money, so I make the decisions, right? And, oh, I'm sorry, poor you, bye-bye. That happens a lot, all right?
True.
But the villagers, they didn't want to do this. We say villagers because they're people who live in a small village. It's not a big city, okay? So the villagers then formed a community organization. They all joined together in a community organization through which they shared the land, costs, and profits. So they decided, okay, they'll all share the land, they'll share the cost of everything, but they also share the profit, the money that they make. Okay? So they decided to work together.
好，那先回头补充一下，比如说刚刚讲的 fight over 之外呢，你也可以 fight against 或者是 fight with 都可以好，那么接下来看到这一句讲到说，那部落里的人们后来就组成了一个社区的组织。那么透过这个组织呢，他们来分享土地，然后成本以及呢获利。
Since then, tourism has increased. Since that time, tourism has increased so much so that in 2015, the people of Smangus decided to limit the number of daily visitors to 250 people instead of the usual 500. So tourism increased so much, we could say so much that, all right? We could use that phrase as well. So much that in 2015, they decided we have enough. Actually, we have too many. So they decide to limit the number of daily visitors to 250 people. The limit before was 500. So they had to reduce the people coming in so they could keep it nice and clean and be eco-friendly.
That's right. 所以呢，接下来这一句讲到，那么从那个时候开始啊，这个地方这个部落的观光呢，就一直在增长了啊。这里的一个现在完成式表达一个状态啊，一直的在增长。那么以至于呢，到了这个2015年的时候呢，这个司马库斯的人们啊，他们决定要 limit A to B 的话，就是把 A 呢限制在 B 这个范围内啊。所以他们要把每天的这个观光客的人数、游客的人数呢，限制在250人啊 ，instead of 而非啊这个平常的500人。
This helps reduce the impact on the trails and also gives people time to fix damage caused by typhoons. So when we say this, what is this? This, what did we talk about in the last sentence? We said they reduced the number of people to 250. Because of this, all right, because of this, it helped reduce the impact on the trails. When we hear the word impact, okay, I want to teach you a word. When a rock comes from space and hits the earth, boom, okay, or a meteorite, all right, when it hits, we call that impact, or the impact site. Now, when something impacts something, it hits it. When it hits it, there is an effect, right? Usually there is damage, okay? When something hits something, there is some sort of damage, usually. So when we say there is people have an impact on the trails, that means they are affecting it. And they are, in this case, they damage the trails from people walking too much. So, with less people, it helps reduce the impact on their natural trails, and also gives people, the Taiyazu, or the Atayals, that the villagers who live in this area, it gives them time to fix damage caused by typhoons and to clean up the area.
所以呢，接下来讲到 this 啊，指的就是前一句说的这一个限制游客人数的这个行为啊，当然就帮助降低了呢这个游客对于山中这些小径哦，因为他们整个走来走去这样子的一个冲击被降低了，而且呢也给了这些人啊这个时间呢来去修复台风所带来的损害。
Okay, looking at the next paragraph. Another interesting fact about this place, about Smangus, is that in the community, people take turns doing different jobs. When you take turns doing something, we hear this phrase most often when we, like in my family, when we were children, we had to take turns doing chores, chores. So what kind of chores did we have to do? We had to help mom wash the dishes. We had to sweep or vacuum the floor. We had to clean our room. We had to help do laundry. And we would take turns. We would often say, oh, it's your turn to clean the bathroom. It's my turn to wash dishes. Okay, so take turns doing things means everybody, just what it sounds like. They take turns. One person does something, and then the next person comes in, and, you know, you kind of move in a circle.
好的，所以接下来我们来看到最后这一段啊，第一句讲到说，在这个社区里头，另外一个很有趣的事情呢，就是人们要轮流做不同的工作啊。所以刚刚针对轮流这个事情呢，啊 ，take turns， 这个 Stevie 老师也这个举了他以前小时候的例子，家里大家是要轮流做事情的啊，所以这个 take turns 轮流，那或者是轮到你，轮到我 ，your turn，my turn， 加一个所有格在前面，也是常常见到的用法。
this means each person learns all the jobs in Smangus, from housekeeping to cooking to tour guiding and more. So, you know what this means? This means that everybody is kind of equal, and they all kind of understand what the different jobs are. I think this is a fantastic idea.
I agree.
They all know all of the jobs that, they have to do there in that city. And so they can't look down at anybody, they all know how hard each job is.
Oh.
I like this. I think everybody should at least learn other jobs and learn how difficult it is so that you understand what other people go through.
没错，所以呢，接下来这一句讲到说，这也表示了每一个人呐，他呢都会学到在这个司马库斯所要做的所有的工作。然后逗号的后面从什么到什么到什么啊，所以这里是表达这些工作的举的3个例子啊，从这个料理家事啊到烹饪到这个导览呢，还有更多其他的工作，那每一个人都会学到。所以刚刚 Stevie 老师讲到说呢，这样子是一个很好的 idea， 因为呢每一个人都会知道另外一个人他这个经历的 go through 啊，经历的是什么，那也就呢能够更加的设身处地。
I think in this case, they say even from housekeeping, like cleaning and stuff. Just think, if every one of us, if every month, 1 or 2 days, we had to go clean up garbage, how many people would still throw their garbage on the ground?
That's a good point.
If we learned what it takes, maybe things would be a bit better. We would be a little more understanding and more caring about our environment.
真的，
Okay, I'll work on that. You go clean the garbage.
Okay.
I'll supervise. Not just kidding. Looking at the next sentence, for a great place to get out of the city and learn about communal living together and working together on everything, be sure to visit Smangus. Go visit this place. It sounds amazing.
所以接下来呢，最后一句讲到说，如果你想找一个好地方，能够呢远离城市，而且呢也这个学到呢如何过这种社区的生活的话，那你就务必要去拜访司马库斯了。
Now, there are a couple words here that I just want to talk about. One of them we already talked about was impact. I used the example of a meteor crashing down to Earth because you can get that picture in your head. Impact is when it hits, and you can think of, a hole being created, so it has an effect. So a hit and an effect. It has an impact on something. It changes it in some way. I think that's a really good way to remember that word, like in pictures.
好，所以呢，这个补充的字冲击。那所以刚刚呢，这个透过 Steve 老师举的例子，你去想象那个画面啊，那么所以造成的冲击，那会影响到事情，就你可以比较容易记这个字。
Another phrase that we talked about, pardon me, was to be exact. When we talk about, a lot of times in English, we say, well, I guess it's about 左右, okay? But when we use this phrase, to be exact, we are talking about, like a fact. We're not talking about, it's around 300.
To be accurate.
We're talking about to be exact, to be accurate. ACCURATE. That's a good word too.
所以呢，这个片语就是更精准一点啊，这个更精确一点。
And another word that I think every student should know, eco-friendly. Okay? We should all try to be more eco-friendly. Try to, in Taiwan, a great phrase that people like is, we should all try to live more green. Okay? So be green, be more eco-friendly to the environment around you.
那么这个话比较直译的是生态友善哦，但是呢，我们在台湾很多都叫绿化，那么呢，也是一个很重要的这个字汇。
Well, I think that's all the time we have for today, but we'll see you next time, and I think Lori and I are going to go visit Smangus sometime.
Let's do it now.
All right, see you next time.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
第10页，深入台湾，深山中的秘境，司马库斯。
Smangus, Northern Taiwan's most remote community. If you're looking to experience a different side of Taiwan, head to the mountains of Hsinchu County, 1,500 meters up to be exact, to Smangus. Here you can go hiking in the central mountains of Taiwan, walk around a bamboo forest, and see a sacred tree. It is a unique kind of tourism, especially because of the village's focus on protecting the environment. 25 years ago, Smangus was struggling. With a population of less than 200 Atayal people, everyone was fighting over the small number of tourists that were visiting. The villagers then formed a community organization through which they shared the land, costs, and profits. Since then, tourism has increased, so much so that in 2015, the people of Smangus decided to limit the number of daily visitors to 250 people instead of the usual 500. This helps reduce the impact on the trails and also gives people time to fix damage caused by typhoons. Another interesting fact is that in the community, people take turns doing different jobs. This means each person learns all the jobs in Smangus, from housekeeping to cooking to tour guiding and more. For a great place to get out of the city and learn about communal living, be sure to visit Smangus.